Hello, Devin. Good morning.
What you have to know?
My scissors.
No, I don't know. You keep losing my damn thing, so.
Deleted them. Well, I had them. Now I don't see them, and I don't know where they've went to. It's like they just vanished into oblivion.
Table? Floor?
Floor.
We said that yesterday about your sparky thing, and yet you found it on the floor.
No, but I had them this morning, so it has to be on here.
You
Oh
had them You
no!
had them for what?
Well, at least it was my collection, not yours.
I don't sit them that way.
What
What
did
did you have them for?
No, I can't remember.
So if it was sorting your tooth, it wasn't for that. You had my tweezers instead.
Yeah, but I also had the scissors.
Did you with the scissors in your hands?
Why do they always disappear?
Because
Because it probably knows it's me, that's why.
yeah, exactly.
I'll send you my phone number by email. I don't want the troll lord to... I've already given each other your number, so I don't understand why you're saying that, because I already given you his number. Go on WhatsApp, Devin. I gave you Teddy Bear's number. Well, it's the right number. It's the right number. So. Hello, my darling Wendy. I've got 7 people here and 0 likes. Wow. Hello, Yogi. How are you, brother? No, it's morning where he's at. It's well morning.
I said morning to me, now I'm saying afternoon.
Well, it's probably still night time in Alaska. Who knows? Lots of different people here and still 3 Thumbinos.
It's showing 4 on mine.
Yeah, because
It's not updated on yours yet.
it's 7:17 a.m. Night, Devon.
Night,
back.
night, Devon.
Night, Devon. Back to bed.
Oh, he's got Wilson to let out for bathroom, so.
That's no excuse.
Oh, you expect the dog to like hang
Devon?
on until
No,
you
because
decide to get up?
Wilson's a smart dog. Wilson is a very, very smart dog. Wilson can let himself out. I have to go fish. Well, that's good. At least you've got sunshine. You got a nice day for it.
Better. Well, we've got better weather than he does.
No, he's got better than weather than we do. He's got sunshine.
No, so that's pouring the rain. Get it right.
He's got beautiful weather. Stunning.
No, Bradley for a picnic.
Exactly. My hooks are on the bottom for halibut now, and it's raining a flood here. I'm going to be in and out of chat. I will have you up and running for support, my friend. Well, thank you, Yogi. Thank you very, 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 very much. Oh, Devon's got amazing weather.
My, who's had a few cans of beans?
Devon's had everything. Devon's smart. He's
the beans, eggs. So next will be a tornado warning.
Typhoon and hurricane and.
No, that's doing a lot of damage at the moment.
So yes, basically, Devon has got lovely weather because
Bradley for a picnic. That's what
he deserves that anyway.
That's what I used to get told when I says, "Oh, it's raining here." Oh, it's Bradley for a picnic.
Exactly.
Really?
Whatever picnic you take. Devon is not smart. Set lines and open. Now have to go pull in the wind. Oh, there's a little violin.
All right, Stuart.
I was just getting to the chorus. Hello, Daniel. How are you, brother? I still need to go and watch that video of Bob, actually, when you went from my live over at his. It has to be said that it does. I mean, I'm still trying to fathom out why YouTube would do that. So basically, I'm only doing this until Mum and Son goes live, or I get a message from Mom.
No, if you read whatever, or heard what she said last night on your messages, you and I have to appear there about 20 to 2. Or are you forgetting to tell me that part?
So at least Devon's got a really nice day. That's good. He deserves that kind of weather.
Just don't go to the bathroom. But that'd be a disastrous consequence.
What?
Teddy Bear's like, well, with Devon going out in his boat the way it is, the weather, Teddy Bear's like, just don't go to the bathroom.
Teddy Bear, that would be the safest place for Devon to go.
He's a bit out on the boat.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be the safest place for him to go to on the boat.
Probably. Maybe.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What you gave me a shocked face for? So yeah, I made a short for Bob yesterday, this morning. It's a blowout here for the ocean. Not my fault that you're daft enough to go and do that. Just come back in one piece. Don't want Bob's gifted member to be lost at sea. Hello, Paul, my brother. How are you? Do whatever Devon says, just take it with a little pinch of salt because he's just wanting sympathy. And I'm riddled with none.
Right, now, Stuart, behave.
I am.
Know your name.
I'm full of sympathy for him. I'm in a nice cozy house.
You'll be sleeping out in a tent.
Cozy. Well, what does he expect? Florida conditions, where it's always warm? He's in Alaska. It was his decision to go there. Point coming to my live stream bleating about it.
He's not bleating, he's just telling you saying what the weather's like.
Well, that's glorious weather.
And yet you won't go out fishing in it.
I've messaged Bob to see if he would sell me some of your flies. Cozy. He's not done yet. These are still got to go. Along with all these that's inside here. Apart from that middle box there. So blah.
And then I'll come back in and see if it's still
What does... Anyway, Bob wouldn't sell any of my flies to you.
wrong type of fishing anyway.
Exactly. One, you don't do trout fishing. Two, you're a commercial fisherman, so you don't know how to use a rod and reel. Three, they're for him. Can you tie some in the standard crappy jig fashion with a marabou tail like a jig and have the hook enough, but the hook big enough for a steelhead? Oh, oh, you mean something that looks like this? Something that looks like that? Uh-huh. Something looks like that. The thing here. Maybe. I suppose. I use an ultralight sail for trout and a very fancy center pin set up for the river here. Billy! Right. This is more of a like sincere, but this is like serious now, right? I was on Uncle Rick's live last night. Um, Catfish Dog didn't want to say over much. I'm not speculating because it's not the way I do things. But for what I've heard, he's in a serious condition. Um, I don't know if there's been anything else that I haven't heard personally after what happened last night. I've heard nothing. I've asked on Rustic's live this morning. I haven't seen Chad going around any lives as of late. But what I can say is that Catfish Dog, Tim, he said something last night that it's not looking good. So either Chad Daddy is still in hospital, that's all I know. He's in intensive care. That's all I know. Tim's trying to do some digging because I think Shad Daddy's brother went to the hospital to see him, and we've heard nothing. So it's like, what do you do? Yeah, definitely. We're gonna have to try and do something because it's like the only way we're gonna find out is if anything's gonna come up next week. I mean, all I know that he had a fall, but was the fall a heart attack or stroke? That was also mentioned on Rick's live last night. So it's a waiting game, and I know that Shad Daddy's like one of the people that goes around every chat that I know goes into. I'm just hoping he's okay. Shad Daddy. So keep him in your prayers, people. Bob also put a little post up before you go live. You put your own comment in there, and well, he put up a pinned comment that Shad Daddy was in a pretty bad way, so we're praying for him. but I haven't heard anything. I mean, I float around everywhere and I try and stick to one particular group. 2 at most. So, like, Uncle Rick's group of people and the Fish Nation. So it's but if the worst does come to the worst, then he won't be in any pain anymore. There's 2 ways of looking at it. It'll be a sad loss for the fishing community, I know, but at the end of the day, we don't want him to suffer. Hey, Sam, because Billy was just in here. I don't know if Billy's still here. Have you got any word on Shad Daddy? Because the more that we're now thinking the worst has come to the worst, I don't like that. I mean, the last thing I want to do is speculate and I end up on the wrong side of the fishing community. But as far as I know, from last night, Tim said that he's going to look. I don't even know where Shad Daddy's from, to be honest. So as Tim said, he was the last, well, he last heard that he was in ICU, so it doesn't bode well.
I'll just have to wait.
Yeah, it's the waiting that we don't like, though.
Right. We'll just have to wait.
Hello. How's you, Bevan? Oh, okay. How are you getting on with that thing, by the way? Or have you gave up on it? Can't wait to get the small ones over and done with. There must have been over 100 of these things. Okay. Hello, Jingles. Hello, sweetheart. How's you? Well, we're kind of on edge at the moment, Jingles. We've had some sad news that we've kind of knew for a while, but we don't know exactly what, as of yet, is the outcome. One of the people that's in the fishing community across your side of the across your side of the pond we might have Jingle says, hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody.
So yeah, I'm only doing this until I can hear from my mum. So yeah, I'm going on Mum's panel today, along with Wendy. So I heard been talking. Hello, Matt. Right. Last night I was on Uncle Rick's Live, who's this guy here, and him, same person. Shad Daddy's in hospital, but we don't know how bad a state he's in. Catfish Dog reckons the worst because Shad Daddy has either had a heart attack or a stroke and then had a fall, causing it, or that's what caused the fall. There's been no news yet, but it's not looking good. That's all I can say. I'm hoping Shad Daddy's going to be. I'm hoping for the positive stuff to say, yeah, he's okay. So hope and pray. I don't know if Backlash. I think Backlash knows what we're on about. So that's the news. I say, just hope he can pull through. On more positive notes, Bob got his first package of these flies today, well, yesterday. So he did a live this morning with them, showing off the mail call, and he says this is only the first 283 of them. Out of 1,000. So these little ones would probably be ideal for bait fish for when he goes to Philly for flatheads. Hey, Mike. Mike, can I ask you a question? I just had what's the person's name again? Cold Creek catfishing Billy. Slap Stewart with the tackle box. Thanks, Matt. Are you always awake? I do sleep. I do sleep. Might take me a while to get to sleep, but I do sleep. I'd Cold Creek Billy, catfishing Billy. She was saying about Shad Daddy. Has anybody got any news? Because I know that Billy said that. I don't even know if Billy was a girl or a boy, the way it's been spelled. I know that Billy's going to speak to Jodie, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So keep praying, people. Keep praying. And as for my brother Bulk, that was just too much. First thing he did was he went in the Skeeter's channel last night to fish, well, to watch him fish. At the same time, he messaged me and he's like, I'm in pain. Yay. Okay, Matt. So Bulk messaged me last night, or should I say the very early hours this morning, had to phone him. Like, what's the matter with you, man? I've got pain and I have no way of getting hold of Shad Daddy. I lost his number on my last phone. I asked around, no one has heard anything. Oh, Jodie. What state is he in? What state is he in? As in, like, Shad Daddy lived with his brother, right? Can anybody try and get in touch with the hospital? If he's in Tennessee, I mean, come on, it can't be that bad to try and find somebody that's in Tennessee, surely. If he's...
Yeah, but you'll need his proper names. He won't be under Shad Daddy.
Somebody's bound to know something. Uncle Rick, is there any... I know that I just had Jodie ask. The first person I asked was Billy. If I had anything, I've had nothing. I only heard what you guys were talking about on panel last night when I was there. And when I left, I still listened. He is in Tennessee. Can't be that hard to see how many hospitals in Tennessee.
Now the thing is, like, you'll need his proper name and you have to be family because the hospital won't give out any information like that if you're not family.
I'm just hoping what Tim said hasn't come true. Okay, Jody. So yes, Bulk woke up this morning when
It was like he was kind of crying.
he was literally like he was crying in pain. What's the matter with you, man? Because I mean, I was still wide awake anyway. I mean, I know it was like back at 2 o'clock this morning. And he's like, oh, I've woke up and my knee's swollen, the fluids everywhere. I was like, whoa? He's like, I've
There's
just.
a lot of in Tennessee, probably one hospital at East Town.
Surely somebody knows Chad Daddy's real name and do some hospital rounds.
Yeah, but even at that, it goes against hospital policy to give it any information if you're not family, regardless of what you say over the phone.
They transport you all over the state depending on your condition.
Exactly.
Man.
Well, look at here, where we are. You don't get taken out that direction, which is a closer hospital. If you've got a heart attack, you get taken to Dundee or Perth.
I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I spoke to. Good morning, Rod. You look tired, Stuart. I'm not tired. I'm just worrying too much. I mean, let's see, when I heard about Shad Daddy, and the next thing is
You
like,
cheeky monkey.
Wendy Jane, too much for you, huh? No. As I said, from being on Uncle Rick's live last night, because I was up on panel for all of 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I did. I said hello to Rod, and I got a message through from Bulk. He's like, brother. Now it was like, this is literally Stuart. If you can find out about Bob, it's not Bob. It's Shad Daddy, but Bulk is.
No, Bob's having an operation.
Bob's having an operation today on his jaw. Bulk's been at the hospital when he woke up. And I was like, well, where's his wife Tracy? And I was like, come on, Bulk, where's Tracy? He's like, she's went away out. I was like, right, okay. See you later, Jingle, sweetheart. So I was like, right, okay, so Tracy's way out. Where is she? And he's like, oh, she'll be back in about an hour. I says, well, can you get to the hospital? He says, well, I'm trying to put clothes on at the moment. I was like, right, okay. So next thing is, he's like, look at this. So he got a hold of his camera on the video call, because let's say it was like back at 2 o'clock in my morning, my time. And his knee was like blown up. This happened a week or two ago to Shad Daddy. Saying that, Jody, now I'm thinking the worst. So yeah, Bulk went away at the hospital, and I phoned him today when I woke up. When I finally woke up, last thing she heard was he was in a coma. Jeez, crevens. Well, this is what we're discussing. Along with basically my dearest brother Bulk. He went to hospital. He's been given tablets. He's going for a CT scan because whatever's happened to his right knee, he's went from his knee to his hip. Fluid. No. It's two things. Shad Daddy had a fall. And we don't know if it was a heart attack or a stroke that caused it. Hey, Alvin. So, from there, it's like you say Bob's going to hospital too. Bob's going for an operation, right? Bob's going for an operation today, who is this guy here. He's going for an operation on his jaw. We don't know if he's going to go live after it or what. I don't know.
Depends how he feels.
He said he's going to depend on how he feels. Bulk went to the hospital last night, my time. Well, I should say, when I say my time, was his morning. I got a message from him, and then it was a case of he's like, "You're confusing the Shad Daddy is who?" I'm on a bit right. So that's what I'm saying, Jody. You're on the same wavelength as me. We're fine. That's one thing with Shad Daddy. Bob is going for an operation on his jaw. Bulk went to hospital last night. My time, his this morning. Bulk, right? So if I say Bulk is Jason, because I know Bulk and Bob sound the same thing. Jason's Bulk. Jason's went to the hospital because he had fluids between his knee to his hip. So he's getting medication. He's going for a CT scan in a couple of days, and then we're going to take it from there. What's happened with him? Because this is what I was trying to explain to Bob about. So Bob is going for his jaw, right? This is Bob. Bulk's his knee. Shad Daddy hopefully will get better, as what Jody's just said. So there's three things. There's things work in threes, things happen in threes. Well, especially across here anyway. If it's three things, there shouldn't be a fourth. That's the three things that I know of. Mr. Finn is his jaw, Mr. Bulk is knee. Yes. Shad Daddy, we're hoping, is okay. If he's in a coma, hopefully that will give his body a chance to rest. Bob, Bulk, and Shaddy all in hospital. Yeah. Bob is going to get his jaw fixed. Something's up with it. I don't know what. He never told me. Bulk went last night to the hospital. I should say his this morning because he's 9 hours ahead of me. So I say, when I was on panel with you, Uncle Rick, once I came off, Skeeter was still live. So when Skeeter was live, Bulk messaged me from his phone, and he's like, I'm in a bad way. So me being me, he's like, behave. I find out that he's got fluid on his knee that's going to his hip. So he's been given tablets and he'll be getting a CT scan. He thought it was gout, but Tracy looked at it and went, it's not gout. Everybody is at least 9 hours ahead of Mr. Stu. That's not true. I'm 5 hours. Hey, Stuart, at work, dropping in to say hi. Give thumbs up. Sorry to hear about the situation. Yeah. We're hoping Shad Daddy's going to make it. Bob, he's going for an operation on his jaw. And Bulk, we'll see what happens with him. Hopefully it ain't serious. But when he woke up, there was like nothing but fluid around his knees. And I was like, well, I can't be gout. I know gout goes to your toes, your feet, and your ankles. Praying for Bob too, and well, add bulk as well. Yeah. Two of my besties, man. Two of my besties. Thank you, Uncle Rick. I hate one thing in life I cannot stand. I've been thinking about this since I was 16. I hate death. I hate it. It came to me too quick. That whole situation I was thinking of, it just came to me far too quick. I mean, what happens if I wasn't here? What would happen with everybody else? Everybody else would just get on with life. Because that's what you gotta do. But then I went and took the opposite effect. Like, what happens if everybody was gone and I was the only one left? Like, what would happen? No, nobody died, Rick. There's just the fact that this whole thing, for people that I've known before I did YouTube, people were just like dropping left, right, center that I knew personally that I knew. And I was like, what's going to happen? I had one of my best friends pass away. I mean, he was only 50.
Oh, we need to cheer up Uncle Rick. Skater's phone died last night.
Well, I know that.
He's just put it in chat.
That's old news. I was on your live when it happened. It just went.
That's what yours does now sometimes, yeah. You can.
I'm 33. I've got a whole life ahead of me. Hopefully. Hey, brother, plus we need to respect. Death doesn't judgment who you are. I'm scared of it. Petrified. I really am. It's one thing that I know it happens to everybody. I'm scared of dying. I'm scared of death. Petrified of it. So keep people in your prayers, and hopefully we'll be in a better place. So how are you, Mindy, and how was your birthday yesterday? Please tell me your birthday was an amazing birthday. Backlash was in earlier, by the way, so I'm hoping that he treated you to something decent. Or is going to, at least.
I hope you cooked your food last night.
Well, I'm hoping that Backlash put petals in the bathtub, candles around the bathtub, and I'm hoping he cooked your tea.
A glass of champagne.
I'm hoping to give you, well, it doesn't be champagne, but I'm hoping to give you a bottle of wine. And I'm hoping that he did everything that would be. Right, we're not going to talk about death anymore. It's morbid.
Right. Change the subject.
We're changing the subject from that. Give me one of these things. Oh, anyway. True, Jody, true. My birthday was awesome. I get to celebrate my birthday with my sister. We are 13 years apart. Well, sweet. I'm cheered up, Jody. Let's talk about oh, here we go. Oh, somebody had. If anybody, right, goes on my channel, I put up a latest short. You can blame Bob. I was her birthday gift. Oh, sweet. So yeah, my latest short that's on my channel. Go and have a look. If you're on about buttered sausage, I would go and recommend go have a look at my recent short.
Yeah, it was damn delicious too.
And as for people who think that I'm 1-800 Rent a Fish, I am not 1-800 Rent a Fish. I'm a subcontractor because I'm a fish whisperer. I'm subcontracted through 1-800 Rent a Fish. I whisper the fish to go and take people's baits. That was indeed some first-class butter sausage on that short, Stuart. A good size pile of it too. For breakfast.
No,
Breakfast is in the shorts, Rick. I did two packets of sausage.
Yeah, 2 different flavours.
There were 2 different flavors, but I tell you something, right? If you're on about food, I know everybody loves food. I got 2 different flavors of sausages. They were cooked. Let's talk about your favorite condiment. What? Toe jam? No.
That's not being brought up for ages.
No, listen. My favorite condiment is bacon. Bacon is a condiment, right? If you're on about condiments, it's not toe jam, Jody. No. It is bacon. Now, we've had this discussion. It started off, we'll be honest, it started off in Mindy's channel, who's Coastal Water, right? It started off in her channel. Coastal Water came up with the thing, and she's like, "Oh, we're going to have bacon." She says, "Well, bacon's a condiment, right?" And she says, "How can bacon be a condiment?" She says, "Well, it is. It goes with everything. Bacon goes with everything. It goes with fish. It goes with eggs. It goes with sausages. It goes with beans. It goes with every chicken, beef." How do you get a bacon cheeseburger? You got bacon and you put it on a cheeseburger. It goes with everything. And by itself, it's a condiment, Mingy.
It's good on its own too.
It's good on its own. I got a pound of smoked bacon. I'm fixing to have some right now. Hey, Logan. So it's not toe jam, Jody. It's bacon. Bacon's the condiment. Backtrack. Hooligans, go and look at my recent short because you've also been tagged in it also. There you go. Bacon and toe jam sandwich. Oh man, what is toe jam? Is that like the lint stuff that goes between your toenails or something? What? That's Danny Stone's thing. If you want to go mention toe jam, go over Danny Stone's channel.
Yep. Sure.
Right, by the way, if you're on about bacon, here's a slab of bacon. Right, there you go. Look at this for bacon. This is prime bacon. See, right, slapping of bacon.
Right, Stuart.
Right, so this here is called Birchwood cooking bacon. Right, it is a kilo. Right, this here is a condiment. Look at it all. This is a kilo of meat. And it's a slab also. So we have got hello to all you new people in chat. Hope you're all well. Corey, everybody's fine. I'm on the road trip. Bacon for breakfast every morning. I make it on the grill. Nice. Butter sausage is way better than bacon. Now they got butter flavored potato chips. Thought you said bacon potato. Well, it got bacon flavored. You could cook that up on the grill and make great big bacon steaks. They're just like bean shavings off. They're like what do you call them? Offcuts.
Yeah.
They're like offcuts of bacon. But that's a slab. That's a kilo of bacon, and that's maybe tea, tangerine, orange, elderberry jam.
When you spell it, it's toe jam.
Oh, toe jam. Mindy, stop it, sister. I gotta go. Later, everyone. Uncle Rick, I love you. And thank you for being an awesome member to the Jelly Club. And thank you for your kind donation. That's another money that's going to help with me getting my passport. I am going to the States, people. Even if it's only going to be for 7 days, I'm going across the pond. I want to see what it's going to be like. Why? It's an actual thing. Right, you're sitting on your phone, right? I know that you're in chat because you just put a comment up, right? Do me a favor. Go on Google. Go on Google and Stuart, did you check into your passport?
Not yet.
Not yet. I will be doing that very soon. Right. Go on Google, please, and type in toe jam. What is toe jam? And if anybody wants to look at my latest short, by the way, I swear down, go and have a look. It's sausage, and I fried it in butter. So it's buttered sausage. And if nobody likes buttered sausage with that short, then I don't know what they're going to do. But it was done for the purpose. And the purpose is buttered sausage.
Ew.
Well, go on then.
Ew, no.
What?
You're not reading this out on your life.
Well, just give it the phone to me so I can read it.
That's one thing you didn't have. You get the occasional bit of fluffy black pair of socks where you put them on, but that's about it. But then you get taken out and washed off in the shower.
Oh, plus the other fruit and really, plus the other fruit. Wait a minute, let's like toe jam, right? That's the food. Let's see, food. Toe jam food. Ah.
Let's see.
It's called toe jam jelly. Look up toe jam. I put in toe jam food and it come up with that. That looks nice. It's what Mindy's just said. Look up toe jam jelly. Yeah. I'll have that. Tangerine, orange, and elderberry. That looks nice. If you are going to look at Stuart's short, be sure to have a defibrillator at the ready.
Now, $8.99 per jar.
Yeah. Tangerine, orange, and elderberry.
I have two different types of orange in here because tangerine and orange are the same damn thing.
No, they're not.
They're still oranges.
They mixed up. They're different types of oranges. You've got tangerine and actual orange, and then you'll have your elderberry. Oh. So yeah, my recent short, go and have a look. Be right back, got my defibrillator. Go and have a look at it. It's my most recent short. I've just put it up today. Hopefully, tangerine are sweeter than oranges. I love easy peelers. See, I love tangerines too. Plus, Led Zeppelin did a song called Tangerine. So yeah. Oh my. So, Mindy's birthday was yesterday.
Bob's Atkins coming up next month.
Bob's is next month. I've got a birthday present to give him. I've got Bob's birthday present to give him. Buttered sausage crew. I got no idea what it does. Well, what does it do? Just get the thing at my face. My birthday tomorrow. No, it's not.
Ooh.
Skiers. It's not as like Ellie Meal. No, it's not. I've got you on Facebook. I know when your date of birth is. It's the 31st of I'm eating the only fish I can catch. Swedish fish. That's called cheating in the fishing community, by the way. Mm-hmm. I put the sharp specifically. I put it so I could like zoom in a little bit. Well, that's a lot of sauce. That was a plate of sausages. And they are definitely buttered because I cooked them in butter. So they are definitely buttered sausages. There's no arguing. I cooked them in butter. I did. I cooked them in butter. So butter sausage is definitely the thing that we're going to be having more of. It has to happen. Oh, by the way, Jodie, if you're still here, congratulations on that large smallmouth bass. That was just beautiful. That was a decent fish. Butter fried is the only healthy way to cook sausages. I don't deal with oil. I've gave up using oil and I've went to lard. I now have homemade chips and lard. Oh, it's just amazing. It looked good. It was good. So yeah, I've got a pile of stuff on my memberships, by the way. If you guys want to know about cooking, I've got a few videos on there cooking. So yeah. So butter sausage is now a trend. Well, the trend started the trend started when I made that sausage. When I started cooking these sausages, the trend was then done. I mean, apparently you can have a butter sausage and you can have it to whatever way you want to look at it. But it's always going to be in your face. We are making butter sausage great again. There's one thing that's always thanks, thanks, Bob. Yeah. Hey, Jace. Good afternoon, brother.
I popped into his life.
So yeah, butter sausage is a thing. We're gonna make it. We're gonna hashtag it number one trend. The number one trend on YouTube. YouTuber. And for anybody that hasn't got Uncle Rick, which is retired, his channel name's Retired Rick, but I call him Uncle Rick because he's like an uncle. I had butter sausage in my chat last night. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You did. You did. You did. So I decided that butter sausage is the way to go. We here we cook butter sausage and don't buy jam. We buy honey and we kiss it on We kiss on the lips. Yep.
Me too, he gets around. Right? Mm-hmm.
I can't even get that in any shape or form, Jace.
Oh, you should have seen him. Can that yellow squeaky I have in there, Huntley's?
Mm-hmm.
His doggy got a purple one.
Ah.
Exact same, but purple.
Now, there's no 1-800 Rent a Seagull. There's no such channel as 1-800 Rent a Seagull. There will never be a channel called 1-800 Rent a Seagull because there'll be none of that nonsense. If anybody's going to start saying 1-800 Rent a Seagull, they will be told by YouTube to take the channel down. 1-800 Rent a Seagull. No. I am not 1-800 Rent a Fish. I work on. I've hit 5K plus a few times, but we'll let you. But you will. Yeah.
You will get there. You're cool, though.
Well, thank you, Jace. I just get the. I gave up on doing verticals. Man, it's just horrible. See the vertical life. Seagulls don't need rented to easy to bait with spilled fries in the outdoors parking lot. Yeah, car park. Oh. So yes, I am a fish whisperer. I work on the behalf of 1-800 Rent a Fish. And I'm losing more money than I'm gaining. There's only been Bob, Skeeter, Jody, and whoever caught fish on Fish Nation. But I got to admit, the Fish Nation one was pretty funny because Catfish Dog was up in panel. I was like, I've got you now. So yeah, 1-800 Rent a Fish is not me. I'm a fish whisperer. I work as a subcontractor to 1-800 Rent a Fish. When 1-800 Rent a Fish is busy, Stewart The Fish Whisperer will supply you fish. Okay. So, what is everybody up to today? Oh my goodness. That's weird that Bulk hasn't even been in chat.
You might be resting, dear.
Well, I'm hoping so that he's sleeping. I could do with a nap. But then I'd be up all night and then I'd get screamed at. Hashtag true news.
Very true news.
Told you. See?
You get more than blooming screamed at.
I do not condone any kind of threats like that on the live. Please refrain from using that tone of voice. Feeling like a catfish today. Listen to Jimi Hendrix. Catfish Blues. That should cheer you up. I wish it was a catfish. So, I tell you, I liked your view last night, by the way. Backtrack. That was cool as a cucumber. He had his phone sitting sideways, but the picture was like this. And the water looked like it was coming down the way. And I was like, that's not me. That doesn't even look right. And he kept going with it. And I said, can I make a suggestion, please? And he went, what's just everybody's looking to suggestions, Stuart. It says, restart your life. He went, I'm away too. I was like, So that's how that all came around. Stewart the Fish Whisperer, good job whispering that catfish for Mrs. Skeeter last night. I know, I'm great, haven't I? I know. My stitches are starting to come out, so I've got strings all over them. Oh no. Yes, hopefully they bite tonight. Fit are you hoping for? That was irritating. But go back to the dentist. So, yes, what time are we on? 25 past 5. So, yeah.
Already?
Yep.
No.
25 past 5. I was reading comments sideways. Man, that hurts my neck. So you can do it that way better. This side's like more. I need an adjustment because this part here, my neck won't go. I need a chiropractor. I was just talking about you. Thought you were sleepy. Go bed. Yeah, I've let people know that you've. Yeah, I've let people know that you're. I let people know what happened with you. So hopefully you'll be. The live being sideways was irritating, very. And I asked you to restart your live. I mean, I'm looking at the photo, like I'm looking at the picture like this on my phone. I was like, as soon as I tried to put my phone around, I was like, no. So, I've got a pigeon going off on one outside. Oh, bulk. So, how are you feeling? Are you any better? More at the point. That damn pigeon's going to get really begin to annoy me. I had to restart my whole phone. I've never had that problem. Before I got this phone, on my last one, I did a live. And it went from, I set it up, now listen carefully, I set it up for a horizontal,
I
right?
remember this.
And then it went horizontal, and as soon as I started my live, it said rotate your device. I went, how can I rotate my device when I'm already horizontal? So I went like that. The whole picture was the same thing that you happened. So I had to have my phone at an angle so people look at the sky, and I'm looking down the chat the right way, and I'm like, hello. So I was like, right, okay. So if I moved the phone, it was just going to go back to vertical, but with the horizontal layer. I was like, go.
That was really annoying you.
That was the worst I've had. But last night, that was just dreadful. And that was on StreamYard? Oh my. Because when I usually go on StreamYard, right, I've already got my phone set up like a horizontal, which is the way this is. So when you look at a horizontal live, to then see the phone go from horizontal, the picture's wanting you to go vertical, and it's like having your neck like this, and it's like,
Yeah,
so you try to look, and you're like, nah. I believe it was because I started my live with low battery.
probably.
That's also a big possibility.
Probably.
So yeah, pretty much. So let's say I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These ones. Let's say they'll be for the panfish. The BB little panfish. BB sunfish.
Oh, therefore. So Bob's got to change earrings every day of the week for how long?
Well, that's also true. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. There's one of them.
What?
I need fish. Tough. Call 1-800-RENT-A-FISH and you will have all your fishing requirements. If you were live and if I wasn't live, you would have Stewart the Fish Whisperer in your chat to whisper up the fish. Let's see the whispers. What whispers? Chinese whispers?
Who's on about that now?
Devon's complaining that it's too cold and it's wet and it's windy and he's caught no fish. Oh, the little fishy. Oh. Mm. Devon, what do you expect? You come over to my live. What do you expect you're going to get? What are you expecting? I still need to go over the live where Bob, when Devon went to Bob's chat. I really want to know what happened. I've still got to work. I want to still watch that one back yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping that I was lagging. Did I miss something? What would you miss?
Who's lagging?
Nothing happened. Nonsense. Something happened when you went into Bob's channel that day that you were summoned by Bob. I guarantee it. I went and he had rods properly deployed. And what would you call proper deployment, Devon? If you say the rods are going to be horizontal to the ground, I'm going to scream. That's because you need to have a flat surface to have your rods horizontal, like a wooden platform, like you get in a pay-to-play place. I also knows when he went back his old method on the next life. That's because his old method works, Devin. And I told Bob that you were to blame for the horizontal rods. Before Smack Talk gets before Smack gets talked, I was there to witness that live. Just saying. Right, so what happened? What happened? ATC, the floor is yours. What happened? Bleeping rod holders, I've never heard that. Yes, there is such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're for European carp and catfish anglers, along with other species, but they're mainly for carp, right? Carp and catfish. This all came around. Now, ATC, while you're writing your comment out, because you can listen to me, I got a message on my WhatsApp from Devin, from Glacier Shark himself. Can you, this was the question, right? And Wendy saw this happen too, because she was a witness to this, because she was sitting right next to me when this all went down, right? Can you send Bob a message, ask him to put rods horizontally to the water so we can have like a European carp fishing live? I messaged Bob the first time. 3 weeks later went past. I asked Bob again, and I got a rather abrupt message. Not because I was annoying Bob, it's the fact that Devin was annoying me to message Bob. So I kind of I don't take too kindly to my best friend saying that to me about someone else. So if anybody's got a problem, they can message Bob himself. In future, I will no longer take any part in having that happen to me again. Period. Bob had his rods horizontal and had multiple bites. They left the weight and bailed. When he put the rods vertical, caught one 15 minutes later and on the first takedown. Just because that we across here put our rods horizontal to the water doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be everywhere. It was almost like a European method, but I think he used a cheap knockoff bite alarm because it didn't work. Make yourself a coffee. You've got 5 minutes timed out. Make yourself a coffee and come back when you talk sense. Thank you. That's how to deal with a glacier shark.
Did you just really time him up?
I timed him out for 5 minutes. It's only 5 minutes. He can go make himself a coffee and take a chill pill. European fishing is completely different to what you guys do across the pond. Now, as I said, if you have a wooden platform where the rods are going to sit and you've got rods sitting there like this, you have got to make sure that if you're fishing on a pond, there's no current. There's no current on a pond. Your rods are going to sit horizontal to the water. The lines will be taut on a European thing. Horizontal rods only work when you don't have the use of method feeder. When you use a method feeder, the line has got to be taut, so the hook themselves. This is what I'm saying. You can use a method feeder. I don't just see the difference in the bite of horizontal or vertical. There's a huge difference. If you're on a beautiful lake that has a wooden platform that you get like in the southern part of England, or any place that's got one of the podium things, you can sit there all day long and be happy camper. But as soon as you go to some place that's like where Bob has been fishing for the last 2 weeks, the rods have got to be vertical. Because you can use a method feeder horizontally as long as there's no current. It only works in a pond. Or better still water.
Like you were sitting on at Geordie's.
Yes, like what I was sitting at Geordie's pond with when I go fly fishing. This is the thing with the glacier shark. He sits there and mumbles things away in chat and doesn't have a clue what he's on about. Because he's a commercial fisherman. He doesn't know how to use a rod and line. And he sits there and slates me that I don't know how to fish. He sits there and slates Bob to say he doesn't know how to fish. I might say that to Bob as a joke because I know that Bob can fish a lick. Devin, no chance.
Yeah, you got trophies for fly fishing as well.
Exactly. I've got trophies sitting in. Do you want me to go and show them? To prove the point that I do have trophies?
You don't need to. You've got lives with them in.
And then the next thing is that you get is but I'm a commercial fisherman. Trophies mean nothing. Right. So commercial fisherman. Wow. I win trophies that have my name cemented on them for all of time. What do you do as a commercial fisherman? You catch fish for money. I just missed my bell. Cowbell? That's why I keep my lines tight. Exactly. You keep your lines tight. So when the fish come along, they will just hook themselves. That's how circle hooks work. If you use circle hooks, if you're using J hooks, it's just, I think it's the same principle. I'd rather use a J hook than a circle. My personal preference. My fishing bell was long. Devin should really take fishing classes on how to use a rod and reel. And as for him to say that I'm going to message Bob, you missed it in my live. I'll be honest with you, when you go live, Skeeter's live, so it's like I'm trying to bounce between one device between you all, and it's hard when two of my members are live, right? I'm just saying, I will bounce between the both of yous. I'm new to the sea fishing. What line you using when carping? I use 12, 10 to 11. Depending on what size of carpet you're going for. See, I'm new to sea fishing too. I mean, I'm still learning about it. I've done it for what, 3 years now? So I'm still learning. But I mean, I've had dogfish, I've had cod. Well, not really cod, but I've had codlin. I've had mackerel. I've had, what else have I had? I've had a blenny, and I've had on my members only lines I caught
Was it a goby?
a bearded rockling. So yeah. I use 30 PBS line. I prefer using braid. Then I'll use my rig. Using braid is a better detection bite if you are dead baiting. You know what I mean? Now, sea fishing, yes, the rods are sitting at an angle because you're trying to keep that line tight towards your weight. It's the same principle when you're catfishing. I prefer having the rods at an angle because you're going for big fish. Now, I've seen people use, you wouldn't last 2 weeks as a commercial fisherman. It's not. It's not easier. It's harder. Get out of here. I live in Kansas. Not much sea fishing here. True. That's like the middle of nowhere. You're 1,000 miles to the nearest coastline. You wouldn't last 2 weeks as a commercial fisherman. I call BS. Bye, Devin. Cho. I wouldn't last 2 minutes as a commercial fisherman. Shows you how much faith he's got in me then, eh? Commercial fisherman. You're not even a fisherman. I've had this discussion. Being a commercial fisherman, you're not a fisherman. You're just there to troll up everything that's going. You're like a carp. Hoover up everything. Oh, I've got to catch this many salmon in a day. Scooped. Gulf Coast is 12 hours away. I thought that. So 12 hours, yeah. I mean, I would do it if I was across the pond and I was in the middle of, like, in the middle of nowhere and I want to go saltwater fishing. I'd get myself a camper van or something. Can I borrow that thing, please?
What thing?
That.
This thing.
Yeah. Skeeter, this is how to charge your phone up, by the way. You get yourself a plug, a cable, or a portable charger, and you charge your phone. See, this is the problem with Devin. He just opened his mouth and lets his belly rumble too. On the waters, here, I'm using 12-pound mono and leader and 8-pound breakaway. 12-pound mono's leader, yep. Hooligans, that makes sense. I used to fish years ago. Only ponds and lakes though. Ledger was always my preferred method. See, you could ledger for catfish across the pond. There's nothing stopping that across there right? You could ledger for catfish. So, I mean, with that, it is what it is. But I'm not going to have somebody who's a commercial fisherman tell me what to do. Get enough of the commercial fishermen across here that just soak up every fish that's going. Then you wonder why there's no fish left in the sea. Right, okay then, put it in our context so people understand. You go into some place, oh, there's thousands of salmon. Are the salmon stocks replenished in across there? Probably not. Maybe some places do hatchery fish. So if you're using hatchery fish to supply your meals over the wintertime, then fair enough. Hatchery fish to me are not a fish either. They're genetically programmed to be harvested. Wild fish, that's where I would tend to put the wild ones back. Because your natural stock needs to be protected more than your hatchery run garbage. The problem with hatchery fish, and this is no word of a lie either, you take a hen fish, right? When I say a hen fish, I'm on about a hen salmon, right? You take a hen salmon. When she goes in a natural environment, right, she will already pick out her partner that she's going to mate with, right, to spawn with. When you go to a hatchery and you see a hen salmon there and you see a cockfish next to her, she might not want that one. There might be another cockfish that's beside her that she's wanting to be with, but they're trying to compete. So, as you know, they're trying to compete to see who could fertilize her eggs, right, when she lays them. When you take a hen fish and you strip its eggs out and then you release the hen fish, right, especially an Atlantic salmon, because they don't die, they will head back to sea and feed. Is she going to mate with that fish that you have just basically took the milk from, as in the cockfish? They're not going, she doesn't want that one. She'll be wanting something else. So you're basically genetically trying to force an issue that shouldn't be anywhere near. Here I'm fishing with chunks of concrete on the bottom and fast currents usually. So yeah, Devon's going to have to learn a few things about fishing. Just because you're a commercial fisherman doesn't say that you know how to fish. Because all you're doing is trawling up and down the same water hole every day. This is why I love fly fishing. Because if I go for stockies, if I know for a fact that if I'm going for rainbow trout, if the place has just been stocked, then I know that I can throw everything at them and the fish will take it. If you're going for the more resident fish, you drop your fly sizes down to more natural stuff because that's what they've been feeding on in the water. Devon wouldn't understand this. Braid is a great line, but I would either use braid to a mono or fluoro, a mono to a fluoro, a mono to a fluoro leader. This live stream has legs. We have gone from birthdays, butter sausage, verticals, horizontals, rod setups, and salmon. Mr. Stu, yes, it's a Teddy B. I'm 50 and you're teaching me new things. We never stop learning. That's the thing. I'm 33. I've been around trout, salmon, anything that's a salmonoid fish. I've been here, done that. I know what trout go for. I'm a trout fisherman. I know what trout eat. I live, breathe trout. Salmon, on the other hand, are a bit more sophisticated.
Trout since you were a wee nipper, anyway.
Exactly. 4.7. Well, this one here probably under par, Sammy. This one's probably about a 4. A 4 out of 5 rating. For the live streams, 5 out of 5. For the people in chat, 5 out of 5. But the thing that lets me down is this fly. So yeah. Hello, Bill. Welcome in. 4.7. Sammy, I didn't get your live today. I don't think you did one, did you? I didn't see one.
I know you did one yesterday.
I know you did one yesterday, and I missed that one too. So yeah. If you're going to talk fishing, talk to me with a rod and line. Commercial fishermen, be gone. I don't deal with commercial fishermen. Never have, never will. To me, they're more sophisticated and complicated and make things themselves. It's all about me, me, me. I need to catch fish. People in chat drop to a 1 out of 5. Now, no, Sammy, not at all. If I could give this live stream a rating out of 10 out of 10, I would do. Well, 9.5 out of 10. Devon kind of let the side down with his commercial fishing stupidity. 5 out of 5 for Coca-Cola, though. How are you, brother? See, this is one thing I love about Sammy, right? He'll come in as this is a standing joke. It'll be a 4.7. It's a standard joke. It's a standing joke. I give it an 8.7 to do with butter sausage. That's 9.5 because I mentioned butter sausage. So yeah, the new trend is hashtag buttered sausage. I got tired last night and decided to hit my pillow early, hence no review last night. Fair enough. That's okay. I will be making some kind of plan, Sammy, in the near future to get that head space beer. I'm hoping that you can try and get your hands on it. Once I got it, I will let you know, and we can do another StreamYard, because to me that bottle of McEwen's Champion for a cross here definitely is like, for the price of it, even though it's like you say it's a macro beer, but for purposes, definitely. I mean, I can't argue your score, because you would drink that all the time, right? Or you'd sit there and watch a football game with your mates. You could drink that easy, no problem. But to me, like 2 bottles of that would be ample for just like sit here, tie flies, and have a bottle of beer. You know what I mean? That's just me. But I mean, if B&M's have got that beer, enjoyed you dab review, short and stout beer reviews. It's one of my favourites all around beers. See? I get people that come out of my live streams that go over to his. And Sammy, he's a good lad, man. Honestly, he knows his stuff. I mean, when I was sitting here, right, I'm not a big drinker, but I was saying to Sammy when I was doing the live stream with him, I said to him, he's like toffee. I was like, I wouldn't say toffee. It was like more like a treacle. And he's like, like molasses type of thing. It's like, So it's like definitely some kind of raisin treacle when it comes to the McEwen's Champion. It's a beautiful beer. It really is. No one doesn't like fishing. Who doesn't like fishing with beer? Nobody I want to associate with. But that's Devon. He doesn't drink. I mean, beer and fishing go hand in hand. It really does.
You can make two this time.
I've got one sitting here. I haven't had a chance to smoke yet, and I will make two. So yeah,
Tell me if in me sort of thing.
so basically, I like beer or two. Yeah, exactly. You want to chill out when you're out fishing. You want to have a couple of beers. I mean, what's the problem?
Aye, it's alright if you're not driving.
I mean, the thing is, if you go to a place, you can have a couple of beers, sleep in your truck, give yourself 4 hours sleep, then drive home. Or either that, eat a lot of food. Sitting on the bank with a rod and a holder and a cold beer in one hand and a delicious buttered sausage in the other is paradise. With the butter sausage, cheese, barbecue sauce, fried onions. Man, I just can't wait to get across that pond to see you guys. I really can't. Man, Pennsylvania.
What's this? Cheese and barbecue sauce.
Butter sausage, cheese, barbecue sauce.
That sounds good, actually.
I know how to barbecue, people. I know how to barbecue. Oh, by the way, people, if you want about sausages, if you get a hot dog or a bratwurst sausage, cut it down the middle and cook the inside of it. Nobody knows that trick, but you cook it down the middle. So you get a knife and you cut it down the middle and you cook the inside. So when the outside is cooked, you flip the whole thing over and you've got two sides of the same sausage. You cook the inside and the outside.
No, but don't cut it right way through when you cut it down.
But don't cut it exactly. Don't try and try and have it like butterflied. Try and have it butterflied. Man, I love you guys so much. I really do. Sammy, are you still here, by the way? I'm going to ask you a question. This might be interesting, what I'm going to say. Bill, go on my shorts, right? Go to my channel, go to my shorts, and you'll see the first sausage sitting in the short inside the shorts. I might still do a beer review now. I'm wide awake at stupid hour. Before you do a live, Sammy, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm not being stupid. You know that you do StreamYard for the review. Can you do a live stream from your mobile phone? Since your YouTube channel's already hooked up to your mobile phone? Because I use my phone to live stream. And I know that you say that when you're doing your live from the laptop on StreamYard, it kind of washes out the color of your beer. I'm thinking if you could do a live stream from your mobile phone and see how it goes that way. I'm just curious. Did you just ask someone to go into your shorts and look for sausage? I will explain everything on my shorts. My latest short, if you go and have a look, you will see buttered sausage. That's the best way to explain it. Okay. I was just wondering. It was an idea for you. It was just an idea. I'm allowed to come up with suggestions. He tagged me. He tagged me in his. I had to. I mean, I know that you love that short of Bob so much. I thought, well, why not let me have a go at sausage? That's what I did. I cooked them in butter. He didn't ask, just flipped it on me. You're one of my members, and you get the member treatment. Just be prepared. If you're going to be a member, I will flip something out on you. The annoyance of doing it on my phone is far worse than useless color of the beer through the laptop camera. Oh. Okay. I'm just stating a fact there, backtrack hooligans. I'm just stating a fact. Now you've just opened a can of worms for Sammy to come in and say something else, and well, Sammy, you can reply to that because I've got no idea. The floor is yours, my Aussie brother. Go for it.
I'm just trying to have a look on here to see if I can get this connected to this, because it's sitting in it anyway.
What?
The keyboard.
Uh-huh.
What do you do now? So weird. Checking if there's some app or something that needs to be.
No, it should just been connected up straight away.
It's new though. So I tried trying it last night in your involves live.
Weird. I mean, I think Sammy's best beer that I think he's rated, well, that I've seen him drink so far, was the Ramjet stuff. I was impressed. But for 14% for a bottle of beer, that's just like that would just like one bottle wonder.
Weird. I thought, oh, okay, put that between that, but even at that, I tried it in both last night and it was like a logo.
Does it not say in the settings?
I've just been through every single thing that's in the settings. So when you take this out of this cover, there's a thing that's here that's got the metal pin things on it that obviously connects it to it, but no, nothing, not a squeak.
I don't know if Bulk's still here. So yes. Sammy, where are you? I've asked you a question. Well, I've got one more that wants to do. That's fine. Then go start on the next ties up. Yeah. By the way, Backtrack Hooligans, if you're still here, I don't know who's all here because YouTube doesn't tell me who's all here. Facebook does. Ask your question. I want an honest answer. Do you actually like my shirt that I put up with a sausage? Or for anybody who's seen it for that fact? Do you like the short? Yeah, I like it. I wish I could eat it. Oh. So yeah, I think we've started a trend. I thought it was funny using the original audio clip was good. And what are you trying to do? What does it say? Mm. Not to make it something real, you know what I mean? I'm not just going. I'm starting to hate foods. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. You're only feeling this because you've had a huge operation on your mouth, so it'll get easier. The ones you'd love my homemade soup. Oh my. burned out on pudding. Soups.
Well, why doesn't you try what I suggested the other day?
Well, exactly. Get yourself a blender, get yourself a proper meal, blend it up. Blend it up with sausage gravy. Blend sausages in a blender.
Add some mashed tatty and some gravy to it.
Yeah. Food processor or something. And potatoes and soup and yogurt and buttered sauce. I love that. I love that. Buttered sausage smoothie. Yep. I don't want blended sausage. Well, you can swallow a sausage whole.
But then you choke.
No. You can swallow a hot dog whole. They just slide down the throat. Oh,
Yeah. Gives me that there.
Well, there must be a setting inside there that you can use. Right, these are the next size up from the ones I've just used. Still pretty small. I think what else is soft? Jelly? Well, jelly's a good shout, actually. What's happened to my chat? Oh, bitty ding ding. Sorry, my chat froze up. Right, where did I got this? Right, so butter sausage smoothie. Right, I just want butter sausage. That doesn't sound right. Stew, date threatening hot dogs will never be on the agenda. Hello, Sam. Hey, Stuart, what's going on, brother? I'm on my lunch break, so I can't stay long. That's okay. It's okay. You're here. Stu's over here telling me to swallow a hot dog and get skunked. I'll call you Saturday to get it again. I'm running jokes right now. Need to run circle hooks. I am going to send you a couple of rigs. Okay. So yeah. How are you, Sam? Sorry, my chat froze up. I've seen people coming and going. I was like, well, what? Nobody's speaking? Maybe they're just in awe that I'm tying the same fly over and over and over again. Like, when's he going to quit? I will quit when I get to my 1000th fly. Yep, I've just been told to stop using... You've been told to stop using J-hooks? By who? Nothing wrong with J-hooks. Hello, my darling. Welcome back. Hey, Sean. What's up, brother? What's up? How's you? Leave the J-hooks for them dang Sweden. Hi, Auntie Betty. Does that look Swedish? Is that Swedish? I'm Swedish. This ain't Swedish. Cowbell to the moon. I want a break for a minute or two. Okay, Sean. How's you, Auntie Betty? Hoping you're well, my lovely. So yeah, I'm gonna run this for another 10 minutes.
5 minutes or so, so you can give me a bit of a list and stream your.
So never found the bell.
That went to the moon.
That's bounced around Pluto at the moment. Pluto's using that as a football.
Yeah, that's like somewhere in.
Fly me to the moon, bounce me amongst the stars. Next thing I will see Jupiter and Mars.
Whizzing past my head.
That was my good luck charm. Godski. Fly me to the moon, let me bounce amongst the stars. On my way back, I will see Jupiter and Mars. Yes, I crack up jokes, people. I crack up jokes. Here, Sean, by the way, if anybody hasn't seen my latest short, right, go on my latest short on my channel and please give it a thumbino and a thumbino and a comment, please. I'd like you to go and have a look at my newest short on my channel. So yeah, I will be on Mum and Son Train Rail Fans' channel in about 10 minutes. Well, she won't be going live until 7, which is 2 p.m.
But we have to appear there a bit.
But we've got to appear there a bit earlier to get everything like used to things. So I will see what I will do. But at the moment, I'm here until I hear from Mum. So if you haven't got Mum and Son Train Rail Fans, please go and give her some. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Sean. There you go, people. There you go. You can go and give it a like and a comment. It's my hand tie spinning bait. No, my latest short. What about my latest short? But here's also to say, go on my latest short. Have a look. So you go on my channel, you'll see it. Oh, yeah, mama. Oh. Gonna have to go to the shop anyway and get another bottle of juice. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you.
Well, that's a reminder come up from Mum.
Right. Yeah, that's half an hour, so. Right. Go over to Mum and Son Train Rail Fans at 2 p.m. 7 p.m. if you're across here. And if you're in Australia, then you'll be sleeping anyway. Or just getting up, one of the two. So I'm gonna, tomorrow's Friday, you know what that means. Yep. You're going fishing. I think. Friday the 13th. Yep. Sean's going fishing. Right, I'm going to bounce off of here, guys. I'm going to try and get myself ready for going on Mum and Son Train Rail Fans' channel at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, blessings, everybody, and thank you all for coming so very much. I'm grateful for you all. Thank you, Uncle Rick, for the super chat. I will be doing a post for people who have super chatted me this week, and I will give a shout out to all my members also. So I will see you at Mum and Sons. I can go to the zoo and tease a bear. Right, people. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
3, 2, 1, choke.